Hello everyone, I'm back again today. I want to do a fun craft with you guys. It's going to be something I've not done with you before. I am going to make myself a junk book for November, for the month of November. The goal is to journal daily something that I'm grateful for or just something from the day. And I thought I would bring you guys along with me while I put the journal together. So I have gathered, and it's going to be a traveler's notebook size, so standard size to go in my traveler's notebook. So I have gathered, let me get my thoughts straight here. I have gathered a bunch of papers that I can use to decorate and make tags and stuff like that. So I'm going to set these aside. These will be used for later. And I have gathered a bunch of papers. I have coffee dyed papers, ledger papers, brown paper, some book pages. This is fabric, and I'm thinking I want to just try to make a page out of it. I may back it with some paper or something, but I really like this. I don't want to take it apart or cut it apart because I bought this at a thrift store and it was already sewn together as a quilt square, so I want to kind of keep that as is. Some random papers, and then I just have some different size papers to make different size pages because I like the variation. I don't want them to all just be plain. Got some eco printed paper, music paper, things like that. So I'm going to start by making my pages. I do have picked out what my cover is going to be, and I'll go and show you that. This is a book page from an oil painting book, and I really like this picture of zinnias here. It was really hard to choose which image because I really love this one too, which is the thing with using book pages. Oftentimes you have to pick and choose which one you want to use, but since it's autumn and these are the colors that I want to use, I'm going to use this one. And it does have a tear up here, but I think I can cover that up with some lace or whatnot. Size-wise, should be, got my very old thing here. Yeah, we can easily, yeah, it's about almost 9.5 inches. So I can trim that down to be the right size. And then I have some cardstock, which I'm just going to glue and stitch to the inside to strengthen it as well as to cover up the other picture. So I am going to get started cutting and folding and arranging, and I'll probably speed that part up. The size I'm going for is, let me think, do a little math. I do this often enough, I should know right off the top of my head. I know we got 8¼ inches tall and 8.5 inches wide because we're going to fold them in half to be 4¼ inches. So let's got a little tear. Okay, so this part will get sped up. Okay, here are all of our pages folded, ready to go. Now, before I start putting them together, first of all, I'm going to clean up some of my trash here. I save most of my cuttings, as I think most of us do, because, you know, we use them for collage and such. Get that out of the way. I don't think I'm going to use that. Changed my mind. Now, I'm going to, some of these pages I want to ink up, which I need something under my paper. Use this old sheet protector. I have my inks. I have the Walnut Stain and Vintage Photo Distress inks. Just come and show you on this book page. If you saw, let me find the book page. When I was folding the pages to up to get them ready, I added some tape here to reinforce that fold, because these are very old things. What are they called? Paper. They're very old papers. They tend to crack when you fold them, so I like to reinforce them with some sort of washi. This is not washi, this is paper tape, which I got, I just picked it up at Dollar Tree. I know I've seen some other ladies use it as well. Nothing special, just adds a little bit more strength to those folds. And then what I like to do is ink it. Also, just a little bit. This book page here is from 1910. So, yeah, it's pretty old. I'm just going to add a little bit more because that kind of did something. Okay, you get the idea with that. Okay, now I'm going to, actually what I'm going to do, set these aside. I'm going to make my, I have my cover things here ready to go, and I'm going to make the cover now before I start putting my pages together and decorating. I like to get the cover done and decorated and out of the way. It kind of sets the mood for the rest of the journal. That way if I want to add or remove certain pages, I can before they're all sewn in. And it sets the, I said mood, but there's another word I was just looking for, like the design elements, whether it's going to be rustic or more elegant, or when I say elegant, it means I'm adding things like lace and shiny fabrics. Sometimes I can mix those things together. Anyways, I'm going to chat while I I say that. I'm going to try to chat while I do this. So, this will be more of a at regular speed type of thing. Except I can't talk and do this at the same time. So I'm going to cut my cover to 9 inches, and that gives me that little bit of overhang to cover all of the pages. I cut my cover at 9 inches, and then it folds to be, when it's folded with nothing in it, it's 4.5 inches, but then once you fill it with the pages, it becomes 4.25 because it fills up. I'm going to have to, first of all, I need to decide how I want my, which I like that, how I want my image. This side will be the front and this will be the back. So that'll be cut off, but that's okay. I'm going to turn it this way because I have a straight edge right there to cut. This edge is not. we have our 9 inches, and then I need to cut it down to the 8 1/4, which I'm going to try to cut that tear off without losing a bunch of my image. 8 1/4. That works out just right. So this will be our cover. Excuse me. I'm going to move this for now. Fold it. I don't have my bone folder out here, so I can't crease it properly. My paper cutter did not trim it very square. What does that? It's either the operator or the paper cutter. I'm not sure which. Okay, it's going to be my cover. I like that. Now I'm going to just glue it flat and then cut it out, I think. Yeah. I do better that way because I am horrible at lining up my edges, especially when I have failed to cut them square with my paper trimmer. So I'm just going to do it this way, and I'm using Fabrifix just because it holds really well. No reason other than that. And I'm going to be stitching around it, so that's nice. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. It's been a long time since I've done a video like this, a craft with me video that I'm talking through. Like even my junk journal with me videos I've been doing quiet, silent lately. I think I'm more comfortable that way. I get to rambling and saying things that don't make sense. So hopefully I'm not too boring or weird. Let me know if I am. I don't know what I can do to fix it because, you know, it's just me. So I am. Okay. It's got a little bit of ick right there because it's an old book cover. It's been around for a long time. But that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to let this dry before I attempt to fold it because it will try to shift. But I found with this glue, once I tried to fold it, it doesn't pull away, or somehow it all works out. Where are my scissors? I have the sniffles today. I'm sorry. The weather has suddenly gotten cold the last couple days. We had about a week of fall, and now it's like winter temperatures outside. So, but we're supposed to be back to fall here pretty soon. Hopefully. Not summer. I'm done with summer. I'm done with hot days. I'm not a huge fan of heat. I don't know that anyone is, but I mean, I literally, it's a strong word, but I'm going to say hate it. I hate being hot. Even when it was getting cool, let's save that piece. When it was getting cool, my daughters were wanting me to light the furnace, and I didn't because it felt good to me. They've learned that when it comes to mom, you just have to suffer. I didn't trim that very good. Oh, I just got a text. My phone is not supposed to notify me when I'm making a video, and it used to not. But now, it does again, and I don't know why. And I don't like it. So I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. I'm going to ink around the edges. because I switched my inks around. No wonder. Okay, now I know. I put the lid on the wrong ones. So that is why that came out so dark. Thought I was picking up the other. Okay,